At 4:39 p.m. on Sunday, November 21st, 2021, a lone subject intentionally drove his maroon SUV through barricades into a crowd of people that was celebrating the Waukesha Christmas parade, which resulted in killing 5 individuals and injuring 48 additional individuals. I just received information that 2 of the 48 are children and they're in critical condition. We have information that the suspect prior to the incident was involved in a domestic disturbance, which was just minutes prior, and the suspect left that scene just prior to our arrival to that domestic disturbance. When the suspect was driving through into the crowd, one officer did discharge his firearm and fired shots at the suspect to stop the threat, but due to the amount of people, had to stop and did not fire any other additional shots. The officer is on administrative leave as part of department protocol. No one was injured as a result of the officer discharging his firearm. The subject was taken into custody a short distance from the scene, and we are confident he acted alone. There is no evidence that this is a terrorist incident.
If you're not disgusted by this, then you don't have a heart, and you are completely controlled by the mainstream media. And that's what we're going to focus in on today, is how this story is being covered and how it would be covered if this was a different race, if there was a different narrative that can be built around this. But of course, the CNNs of the world, the MSNBCs of the world, the blue check marks of the world, they're not going to make a big deal of this. But if the roles reversed, if this would have been a Trump supporter, if this would have been a white male, then you would have seen Hollywood, you would have seen the CNNs and the MSNBCs of the world start building their false narrative. And that is what is creating so many problems within this country right now. It's the far left, and it's how they weaponize tragic situations whenever they can build a narrative around it. They try to create this false sense of everything is bad because of white people, and no one else is doing anything wrong in this country. But we all know that's just not the case, and that's the disgusting part of all of this. Unfortunately, a lot of people lost their lives, and a lot of people are injured during a Christmas parade. And I 100% hold the media and the Hollywood blue check marks responsible for this, because they continue to weaponize these people. They continue to get mentally unstable people riled up over false narratives and lies, and they all hold responsibility for what we're seeing right now. And that is the most disgusting part of all of this, is they continue to act like they are moral superiority. They continue to act like they're above all of this, and they are so much greater than everyone else. And that is what I will continue to call out, and I will continue to hold these people accountable for their disgusting behavior. You had a criminal that was let out on bond, a low bond, by the way, and then this person took his mentally unstable self with that built-up rage that the mainstream media in Hollywood has created by all of their false narratives, pushing all of this division, and he drove through a crowd of innocent people, including children, during a Christmas parade. Absolutely disgusting. If you're part of Hollywood, if you're part of the mainstream media, you're a piece of shit, and I have no sympathy for you whatsoever. My heart, my prayers go out to the families in Wisconsin that were affected by this, and I have no sympathy for Hollywood people whatsoever. You are disgusting.